Chris.
Hello YouTube, this is Booger and Booger's daddy, and we're starting our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing fishing and playing around outside and just doing different adventures. And today we're going to be showing you our fishing poles and our gear that we're going to use here in a couple of days to go on a fishing trip. Ain't that right, Boog? Yeah, we're going to go here in a couple of days, but first we got to let everybody know what kind of gear we're using, right? Well, what if other people wants to go fishing? They want to know what kind of gear we're using so they can do it too. Which fishing pole you want to start out with first? Your little one?
I just found one.
Okay, here, give it here to Dad, and Dad will read the name and stuff. Here we have Ashton's fishing pole. This is the one he's going to be using. This here is not the setup we're going to be using, but this is the one he used the last time he went fishing in our little creek that's behind our house. This is a Dock Demon. It's
A Dock Demon?
A Dock Demon, yeah, it's a Zebco brand. Looks like it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 35 inches. That's his fishing pole. All right, let's, we gotta look at that. Next is another, this is an open face reel. South Bend brand. Just your normal run-of-the-mill $15 cheap fishing pole that you can get at Walmart. We're going to show everybody that you can go fishing on the low cheap and get good productivity and catch good fish. Ain't that right, Bud?
Yeah.
Don't have to spend $1,000 to catch a fish.
No.
Here we have, move the bag, Bug. Whose fishing pole is this, man?
Mommy's.
Why is it Mommy's?
Because
It's pink.
yeah.
Because it's pink. This is Mommy's fishing pole because it's pink. It's another one of the run-of-the-mill $15 fishing poles from Walmart. Looks like the name of it is Slingshot by Zebco. They've been used a few times, but they ain't really been broke in yet. And then the fourth fishing pole, which would just be a backup for one of the adults, maybe Ashton, is a little fishing pole that he got in his Easter basket, right? It's got a extendable pole, but it's kind of locked up right now. I would say if you was buying this out of the store by itself, probably $8. So, not real high. Our fishing poles altogether, let's see, 15, 30, this was 10, 40. Altogether, we've got less than $50 in on our fishing poles. Next, we'll be going over the gear and the stuff that you need to put on your line. I think all these have standard 8 to 10 pound test line. All right, let's set these out of the way, Bug. You can get the bag first. Get the bag with our fishing gear in.
Ow, my toes.
Oh, your toes. How old's Ashton? How old are you, Bub? Tell the people how old you are.
5.
He's 5. He's caught fish before, ain't you, Ashton?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a south.
All right, get us something out of there. Let's look at the first thing let's get the first thing out. Okay, first what he got out is just a stringer, a heavy duty stringer, 25 feet.
Let me do the stringer.
Ozark Trail brand, Walmart. Mom, how much was that stringer? Like a couple dollars?
About $3 to $4.
$3 or $4, pretty cheap. And this is for the fish that you catch and you want to bring home with you. You got to have somewhere to string them up and keep. All right, Bug, give us the next item. Next, we have a little pack of bobbers. This is bobbers that we had on hand already, but I can tell you there was like 6 in it, and they're like $1.50 for 6 of them. Again, Ozark Trail brand from Walmart. All right, get us another item, Bug. Next, we have a frog lure. Looks like it says it is a true lure. King of Baits. And it says Cream Lure Company. P.O. Box 616. P.O. Box 6162 of Tyler, Texas. So thanks to the Cream Lure Company. Let you get a closer look at it. It's got really good coloring on it. It's got a good clear yellow belly. That way the bass will see it in that dark water. We're going to be using that. All right, Bug, get us another item. Go ahead and get us them other bobbers and let's get them out. here is a variety pack of bobbers, it looks like. You got some real big ones, got some medium-sized ones, and you got some small ones. Now, this ain't Ozark Trail. This is an Eagle Claw brand, so shout out to Eagle Claw. Snap-on float assortment. I think for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bobbers, what? $3 or $4 it was?
Yep.
So,
Bye-bye.
$3 or $4 for 12 bobbers ain't bad, is it, bud?
No.
Now, you can always make your own bobber, and we may do a video later on how to make your own bobber out of things like pop bottles and plastic Easter eggs later, if you ain't got the money to buy bobbers. But for $3 to $4, that's not bad. Walmart again. All right, Bug, give us another item. Here it looks like we have a, what is that?
Crawdad.
That's a crawdad. How do you know it's a crawdad? You've caught crawdads before, ain't you?
Yes.
You and Mommy have, haven't you?
Yes. And I'm gonna stand on them.
They'll pinch you.
Yes.
Looks like this is by a company called Reno Sky. I may be saying that wrong. The name of the lure is Super Claw. Reno Sky Lures have been consistent, has been a consistent leader in lure innovation.
I just fell.
Years of experience and successful products combined with our
I just feel
consistent
good.
testing and improvement has kept Reno Sky on the leading edge of the lure business. And it looks like they're from Greenwood, Arizona. Or Greenwood, Arkansas, one or the other. Arkansas, I believe. But I'll let you get a closer look at it. It looks like a real crawdad. Got red on the pinchers and some red on the antennas. And then the body's pretty much brown. That right there, the bass will love that. They'll be able to see it in white water, moving water. So we'll be trying that tomorrow. Okay. Give us another item, bud. Okay, yeah. This here little starter box, it came with a stringer, and it's got some tie-offs. It's got some little jigs in it, little plastic jigs that you got to thread with a hook and stuff. But this actually came with this fishing pole. Starter kit plus pole for $15, and you're on the lake. What you have in here, it's a neat little carrying case, a little plastic carrying case. Now, I know this ain't complete because we've used it a couple times. What you have in here is some of them little tie clips for your swivel ends. You've got some white jigs, them's real good for dark water. You've got some neon green jigs, them's good for dark colored water. There's another little Minna-like jig that's down in here, but I don't know if them actually came with the box or not. I might have pieced them together myself. And then you've got a couple stringers. I think where we've got 2 white, 2 green, and 2 stringers, I think we actually took some stuff out of the other box and put in with this box too. Get me the other box, bud. Like I said, that was from the South Bend Fishing Company. $15 fishing pole from Walmart.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Yeah, that and there's the one with the hooks and the sinkers in it. That is a little heavier. Let's see it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see the little round pieces here where it was actually clipped onto the fishing pole when you buy it out of the store. But in this one, we have an assortment of hooks. It looks like, let's see. Now, we didn't buy this stuff. We already had this stuff. You have an assortment of big hooks for catfishing. Some smaller hooks for, well, let's see, is them hooks? No, them swivel ends. Got some sinkers. Got some more swivels. Got some big old sinkers here. I think these might be like 3/4 ounce. Is that? I see 3/4 on it. Probably 3/4 ounce lures. I got a spoon in there. Not that we'll probably be using much of the spoon. And then some more swivels. It's always good to keep all your extra fishing gear. That way you don't have to buy it so many times over. We already had this stuff, so we'll set it to the side because we're trying to show everybody how much it costs really to get started. I think the crawdad lure was a couple dollars. The the frog lure was $1.50. The bobber is $3 or $4, and the stringer was $2 or $3. All right, give us another item here. Here we have some jig bait by Zoom Bait Company. These are called the U-tail Moto Royal Chartreuse, I think. 20 in a pack. It looks like they're out of Watkinsville, Georgia. So shout out to Zoom. We're going to be trying these. I think these was a couple dollars a pack. Let's see another pack. We have some, looks like artificial crawl. Yeah, we have some artificial crawdads from the Yum Company. It's called the Crawdad Yum Crawdad A88T. Made in the USA. They've got a real pretty dark color with some sparkles in them, so it should shimmer some light and catch a bass or two's eye. And it looks like they're out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, Arizona made. AR is the abbreviation. So a couple bucks for that. Give us another pack. Another item. Okay, we've got some number 6 hooks. Just plain shank hooks from Eagle Claw brand. This is mainly for smaller bass, small bluegill, crappie, things like that. We may put a jig on one. We may just dig up some regular old redworms to put on them. Eagle Claw always was a good brand to go to. I think them might have been like $1.25, $1.50. All right, let's see another item. And some more number 6 hooks. So we got 2 packs of them, $3 on hooks. We got dope. Here is, I know these are bigger than number 6, number 1 size hooks. I think, yeah, these are number 1 size hooks. But I already had these on hand. We didn't already buy these. Eagle Claw again. Them's for bass, if you tie off with a jig on Carolina rig or something like that. But I already had those on hand, so we'll not count those. Let's see what else we've got. We have some jig heads. Sinker, these ain't plastic jig heads, these are metal jig heads that will kindly do away with the need for sinkers. You'll put your jig on them, I think. Let's see, they're 1/8 ounce 10 pack. Arky Bloodline is the company. Looks like they're out of Springdale, Arkansas, or Arizona, one or the other. I'll have to look that up. And then our last item, which we've got plenty of more fishing stuff. We'll just have to look. I'm just showing you what all we bought the other day on a budget trip. Our last item is a little crankbait, I believe. Yep, a Cotton Cordell Bait Bonanza. Name of it, let's see. I don't think bass. It's just a little bass replica crankbait. It's got sounds, little rattlers in it. Got a couple triple hooks on it. Them's good for catching some bigger size bass. Daddy might use this one himself. But let's see, all together, like I said, if you're just one person and you're wanting to go fishing, $15 for the fishing pole, right? And then if you're lure fishing, you're looking at a couple bucks. This here is probably the best way to go because you can get 20 packs of bait for $2 or $3 a piece.
Look, you just share my rod. You just share my rod.
Well, Mom's got her own rod. Can't leave Mommy out. But like I said, if you want to start fishing and go budget, buy you a pack of hooks, number 1 hooks, maybe some jig heads, and get these 20 packs of bait by either Zoom or Yum Company. They seem to work all right. I've got hits on them before. I've caught fish on them before. If you actually don't, if you're working with worms and live bait, maybe a bobber. And then me, myself, to bass fish, I like the artificial lures. They provide the best results for me. But you're looking at, let's see, altogether about 35, 40 bucks for one person to get started fishing. And that's not the cheapest way to go. Later we'll do a video showing you how to make just a regular old wooden stick cane pole rod and homemade bobbers. The only thing we might have to buy for that one is a hook, and then we'll dig our worms up. But anyways, this has been Boogie and Boogie's dad, D, on our budget fishing gear, and we'll upload the video. We'll upload the video of us fishing in a couple of days. Right?
That tickles.
Right?
Yes.
We'll be uploading the video of us fishing with this stuff in a couple of days.
Yeah,
Say bye, YouTube.
bye, YouTube.